Alright, we're back again. We're going to finish up our nice little how to play squad tutorial. So, I'm not really going to touch on crewman or pilot because I have no experience with those. The basis is crewman is going to be your drivers for vehicles, tank crew, stuff like that. They have a repair kit on them. Same with pilots, they also have a repair kit, but they're just going to be doing all the flying. I have no experience flying. I don't trust myself with it. And so these two roles I have no experience with, so I'm not going to worry about doing them. But we're going to finish up with doing automatic rifleman and the other automatic rifleman. There's a very slight difference. This one's going to have a red dot and this one's going to have a scope, but we're still going to touch on them both and we'll check out and see what they've got. So we'll start out with our first one. We have our nice M249 Pip with a red dot sight. Not too bad. We'll come over here to the wall. We'll see standing. How's the recoil? Dreadful. Still pretty harsh. And once we go prone, undeployed. Help if I wasn't just shooting the sandbag. It's decent. You can definitely compensate for it. Reload, of course, does take a while. And we'll deploy it and see how the recoil is. Should be basically nothing. Yeah. So, very nice. Big mags. You can shoot for quite a while. Does take a while to reload. And as for the rest of our kit, we do have an M9 Beretta, a bayonet, single fragmentation grenade, 2 white smoke grenades, 2 field dressings just like every class, a shovel, and a pair of binoculars. So, pretty decent kit, not too bad. We can run over here, we'll reload real quick. And we could run over here, we can take a look and see how it does inside the kill house. This one, being a red dot sight, is going to do a lot better than the scoped version. But again, it's just an ACOG sight, so it's not too bad sitting in close quarters. So let's come over here, we'll do a couple, clear out a couple rooms, we'll see how we do. So we come in, take the corner. As the short burst is not too hard to control. Now your sight is really tall, so you actually saw there how I hit the box here. That's just because of the difference where in this game, instead of bullets coming out of your forehead like Call of Duty, they actually come out of the barrel of your gun. So you gotta always compensate for how tall your sight is. But yeah, it's not too bad in here. This is actually very manageable. You keep it in short bursts, so you can keep it on target. But once you start stretching out further range, you're definitely going to want to get it deployed. You know, even just sitting here doing short bursts, I can maybe hit the first round of the burst on target. As for the rest of it, it's all over the enemy's head. So once you get past that close quarters, you definitely want to be deployed. And real quick, we'll just come over here, we'll grab our second assault class, and we will see what we've got. If I can find it. That's what we got now. There we go. So this one, it's not the actual ACOG, I'm sorry, but it is an actual sight. Now this sight, I think I covered it in another video, but we're going to go over it again just in case. I'll just deploy it real quick while we look through. So we have all of our different graduations. We have the 3, the 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, all the way down. Now looking at this sight, that 5 where the gap is and that plus, that's very natural. That's the center of the sight, that's where you're going to be looking. But if you notice, when I shoot at a target over here, I am hitting well above them. Like, I'm not hitting them. It is so, I don't like this sight just because it's so unnatural to stare at the 3 to actually hit my target. Like, it just seems odd that it's 0 to 5 with a 3 hold shorts. I don't really like that. But with that too, we saw deployed. It's the same thing with a red dot. Very nice recoil. Standing. Trying to compensate is nearly impossible to compensate for standing. We'll get reloaded and we'll do crouching and prone. See how those are. Crouching. Still pretty dreadful. Go over here, we'll go prone. And it's doable. Do another reload real quick. We'll go through the rest of the kit, even though it's going to be the exact same as the other automatic rifleman. So, we have another M9. Yay! Bayonet. We do not have a grenade. But we do have 2 smoke grenades, 2 field dressings, and a shovel. So, because we have the sight, we don't get a pair of binoculars. And for some reason, we aren't given a grenade. It happens. It's kind of give and take. Depends on what you want. Personally, I would go for the red dot. Even though it is nice to have this zoom on the optic, I'd still rather go for the red dot just because I don't like this optic. And going through the kill house, it'll be the same. We can go check it out real quick. See how much, where the 0 is on the scope, how much it messes with us inside the kill house. I'll take a bet it'll not really make too much of a difference how close quarters are going to be, but we'll still take a look. We'll see what happens. Oh shit, he's trying to tap me through the wall. Okay. Wow, that's a reset. That's okay. That was kind of nuts. He started going off. So yeah, so this close quarters is not too bad. Like you saw, I was aiming at his forehead, and I did hit top of head by where that bullet hit. So yeah, it's a zoomed sight in close quarters, not the best. We'll see how it does here. Like, yeah. So close quarters, it's pretty much the same. And of course, that's my natural response every time someone tries to wall tap me, is I will hose down the wall. Thankfully, he's aiming a little too high. But yeah, so this one's not too bad. I just don't like the sight. And really all I have to say is it's an automatic rifleman. It's the exact same setup as the other one, just it has a scope. It's just a scope I don't like. So this kind of concludes our automatic riflemans. And that'll be pretty much the rest of this series. I am going to go through, I'll grab another rifleman and we'll go through and we'll talk about each of these emplacements as we go down. And we'll have another class on those. So definitely tune in next time. I'll see you in a bit.